Did you watch prayer or did you leave?
No, they kick you out.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
They don't even. I was like, they're like, "Do you have a ticket?" And I was like, "I just fought." And they're like, "No exceptions, man." I was like, "Are you joking?"
They legit walk you out of the building.
Yeah, they wouldn't let me back in.
Just when you thought UFC cannot stoop any lower, Dana White and the company just come up with some more bollocks, you know. If it's not ripping up fighters and giving them peanuts and vouchers for their pay, or getting into the P2P arguments with the journalists, yeah, while Dana White is doing splits, blowing bubbles, glazing non-stop, got the hack tour on John Jones' dick, you know.
He hasn't fought in a long time, but, you know, in Stipe, or in a longer time,
He got hurt.
I get it. I'm not criticizing.
He was trying to fight.
I'm just saying, yeah, no.
Yeah, well, it's not like he's just fucking sitting around and doesn't want to fight. The guy came to fight. It's the first injury he's ever had. And listen to me. I'm not defending John Jones.
Glaze, bitch, glaze.
That a 25-year-old madman scored a mental 19-second knockout win over Yanis Gamori, yeah, but then got yeeted out of Las Vegas T-Mobile Arena by security and denied re-entry. That's like peak, man. Payton Talbott, one of the sickest up-and-coming fighters in the UFC, got asked from Ariel Helwani, like the forever instigator when it comes to UFC, that whether he caught Alex Pereira's savage knockout win over Yuri Prohaska in the main event. Talbott told the MMA Hour, he was like, nah bro, they kicked me out. Man's like, they asked him like, do you have tickets? And I was like, I just fought. And they're like, no exceptions, bruv. They wouldn't even let him back in. Before COVID, UFC had VIP room where Mandem would chill and munch after fights. But according to Talbot, that thing no longer exists, you know. His brother didn't even got time to take a shower. He went out all musty and that.
A musty smell.
Just when you thought Dana White and UFC could not go any lower than the pay that they give to their fighters.
I see what you did there.
But now that you think of it, like, it's proper sad as well. Like, that's how they treat their fighters, isn't it? The fact that they kick out fighters that fought on the card is proper mad. You would think they would not mess up considering the huge flop they just had. And all these cases going on for pay and all that stuff. But UFC, man, like, it just does not disappoint you when it comes to disappointing you. The commission is run by mouth breathers, man. Proper airheads. Ariel Helwani is like literally the instigator king. Starts the convo. You fight on a card, train and spend time over there, win, and they don't even let you watch the other fights. I'm not saying give their whole team the tickets, but at least the fighter, bro, let them watch the fight. Especially if it's like a 19-second knockout. Brother deserves to watch that fight. I love the UFC. I love MMA. But that is just disgraceful, you know. This happened to Johnny Walker after he beat Paul Craig too. They didn't even give him his stuff, man. He was just walking around outside in his fight gear. At that time, I thought it was a skit, bro. Dana is a proper bum for that, like, not gonna lie. We've already heard about fighters' pay being peanuts and food vouchers, man. And how Dana puts all his money into gambling and power slap. But this is an all-time low. Man's got money for Nelk Boys. But not for the fighters, bro. That's joke thing, you know. No wonder even the fighters are watching the illegal streams. Even they don't want to pay for this nonsense, you know. Like, can you believe, like, look at this picture, man. The dude still have his gloves on. Like, this shit is proper funny. Imagine going about in your neighborhood or to the nearest 7-Eleven and you get to see Johnny Walker in all his gear. No socks, no shoes, gloves on. What the fuck, bro? That is peak, you know. That is pathetic at the end. And also on the fight where you put out one of the best performances, the UFC just tossed them to the curb. Like, that Paul Craig fight was dope. And same with Payton Talbott, like, coming up with the second fastest knockout in the bantamweight. They legit just dropped him off and said, fuck you, bro. Thanks for breaking your face, but you can't watch the fight. He probably would have made more money in that attire on the strip. Dana's saying he doesn't think they threw him out without shoes. There's literally so many photos of it. I swear, Dana be out there like giving $250,000 for the Nelk Boys, giving free tickets. I mean, I get it that Nelk Boys are Dana's little playthings. But when it comes to just looking after your fighters, brother, you're on some dead thing. And all you Dana White fanboys can come at me, bro. Doesn't really matter. What I'm gonna say is that these fighters need to be looked after, man. They spend so much time. They go through the weight cut. They freaking go through training. They pay their coaches. They travel. All of them thing. And if they get injured outside of the fight, they don't get looked after. But oh my days, you don't want to look after them on the fight about the payment. At least give these guys a freaking free ticket, man. Like, bro, that's just sad at the end of the day. Let me know what you guys think about this whole thing. And yeah, like, if you haven't subscribed already, come on guys, what you waiting for? We need subscriptions, we need comments. I love all the support that you guys are giving us. We on to 3,000. Let's get it to 10k, man. For now, we clock off, and I'll see you in the next video. Safe.